Hello my friends, in today's episode on Graynificent, I will be showing you how to use this beautiful Vilya Auto film camera made in Minsk in Belarus. If you like these types of videos, a like would help me out a lot. It shows the YouTube algorithm that this video is worthy of showing to others. And if you like film photography related content, please remember to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It shows me I make helpful and interesting content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So how to use this camera? Well, starting from the top over here, we have our film rewind knob that we, of course, when we open, we rewind the film, turning it clockwise, like in basically every other camera. Here we have a hot shoe connection. And we have a little tiny Minolta flash here that when we connect to the camera, we advance the frame and we take a photo and the flash fired. So we do have a working hot shoe here. If you have a flash that doesn't connect through hot shoe, we do also have a PC port over here to connect the flash. So on the back here, this is just for our information, what type of film we inserted into the camera. This is the viewfinder, of course, the wind lever, and this is our ISO, film ISO setting. This camera only goes up to about 250 ISO. 400 ISO film, I would say, is the highest you should go in a camera like this. 800 ISO, it could be, but you will have a little over one stop of overexposure. So be mindful of that. And on the left side also, we have this knob here to open up the back. And in the back we have, of course, where to load the film canister, the pickup spool, and we have the aperture and the shutter in there. Of course, the aperture and shutter are separate. If you change, we will get to how to change that. But if you change your aperture, you see you got a whole lot of 4 blades of aperture. So you got a square hole. And that opens and closes, and in the automatic mode, the shutter will the exposure meter will, the light meter will decide what aperture to choose. So going further, the front of the camera, of course, we got the selenium light meter. We have the 40mm f4 lens, and on the side here we have the shutter release. You just press it down just like that. And on the bottom here, we have our aperture control, where we can choose manually what aperture we want it to stay on, or set it to A for automatic exposure. And on the bottom of the camera, if somebody would be focusing it upside down, we do have some icons showing basically a headshot, 2 people, a crowd, or landscapes for focusing. Or up on the top, we have a scale in meters to focus. This camera is, of course, range focus. It does not have any rangefinder or the focusing screen or anything like that. There are lines in the viewfinder, but they do not move when focusing. So, of course, the viewfinder, you see there are frame lines, but they do not move. They're not parallax corrected. And on the side, we have the light meter. When we look at the sky, we see the needle goes up. When we block the lens, as you see, the needle goes down because it's not getting enough light, so it's increasing the exposure. When we unblock it, it's decreasing the exposure because we have a lot of light. So, and you see the needle also shows you not only the aperture that it will use, also the shutter speed it will use. Even if you change the aperture manually, from my tests, the camera will still use the speed it decides. So be mindful of that. Just keep the camera in full auto because manually changing the aperture will have not much of an influence over the exposure. So that's how the view screen looks like. So that is how to use this Vilya Auto made in Minsk, Belarus film camera. It might seem a little hard to use at first, but with its automatic functions, I will be doing a more in-depth review of this camera, talking about it, and showing the photos I made with this camera. So keep an eye out for that video. It will be linked in the description down below when it does come out. And if you liked this video, please leave a like. It shows the YouTube algorithm my video is worthy of showing to others. And hit the subscribe button. It shows me that I make helpful and interesting content. And if you want to help out the channel, there's a donation link down below in the description as well. Or if you want extra benefits, look into channel memberships where from $1 a month you could see all the videos I make much more ahead of time before everybody else, before they go public. Thank you for watching, my friends. Take care and see you in the next video.